Coming soon. Written by Paige Turner. January 11th, 2022. Hello? Hey, Nightcrawlers. If I can still call you that. So listen, it's January 11th, 2022, and I know it's been a while since you heard from me. I'm honestly surprised any of you are here. But if you'll let me, I'd like a chance to explain. Those kind enough to be here may suspect the reason, but it goes far beyond what you might imagine. This was a life-changing experience for our family, and not for the better. That being said, I truly want you to understand, because we finally feel ready to get our old lives back. For me, that means making things right here. I transcribed the old live streams and added the events which later transpired. No details are exaggerated. This is not for entertainment. I merely wish to explain my absence and apologize for any resulting inconvenience. So, here we go. December 13th, 2020. Hey guys, it's 7:30 in Michigan, and I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm glad so many of you could be here. I know you were hoping for a news story, but I had an unexpected job interview. There's still a few hours of edits to finish Horror Heyday, then it's all yours. For sure this time. Unfortunately, if I want to continue narrating the internet's most frightening tales, I need to handle these annoying bills. They're surprisingly vital to producing a quality product for your listening pleasure. Needless to say, if there comes a day when this channel is self-sufficient, the frequency of uploads will increase exponentially. Since I couldn't deliver the promised goods, I thought we might try a Q&A. For the next hour, I'll answer any questions you might have. Most creators can't say stuff like that, not without inviting a slew of insanely perverted queries. But that's where we differ. I've never thought of you as fans. It's more like hanging out with friends. I admit, in the beginning, I was a little terrified of you. But now we have this chill atmosphere that surpassed my highest expectations. Honestly, my appreciation is boundless. Okay. That's probably enough with the gushy stuff. Just know you'll never be taken for granted. Not by me, at least. Now, who has a question? Lady Nopingham wants to know how old I am. Well, lady, as you can probably tell by my skinless skull, fully matured horns, and melty red eyes, I've been around a hot minute. But best guess between 950 to 990? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Nah, I'm 43. It's probably a good idea to get the basics out of the way, so I have a wife, Amber, and 2 sons. Aiden is 14 and Connor is 10. Oh! And Eddie, our sweet, gently gigantic pit bull, is 3. And yes, he is a very good boy. We rescued him after moving to the country, and he instantly became part of the family. When Granddad died, we inherited the house. And although we miss him terribly, I'm relieved the boys won't grow up in a tiny apartment. People always ask if it's haunted. It has that old, spooky vibe. But it's definitely not. Pops built this place when he got married, and in all the time since, not one strange thing happened. Even if there was a ghost, it wouldn't matter. Regardless what proof I had, it would look like a cheap publicity stunt. Seriously though, it's a great spot. Not only do we have 20 acres situated next to a beautiful, lush forest, there's also a giant pond in our front yard. Well, I think that qualifies as basics. Who has another question? Oh, Captain Lore wants to know what my recording space is like. Well, funny you should ask, because it's a tribute to starving artists everywhere. Currently, my studio is a blanket fort inside a closet. Thanks, Disco Dan. The fact that you can't tell is a huge relief. What's next? Okay, Suzy Q. I think I can answer that? Actually, several things inspired me to start narrating. But the main factor is my family. I've always received compliments about my voice, but I never considered doing anything with it until Aiden and Connor became obsessed with creepypastas. One day, they played Ted the Caver on the living room TV. My wife and I enjoyed it so much, we found ourselves looking for more. After a few days of seeing what YouTube had to offer, Amber suggested I try it for myself. If nothing else, it sounded like fun. And as you guys know, the rest is history. Oh, man, I don't know if I should answer that, Fan did. There's multiple authors here, and I don't think I could choose a favorite anyway. I had a hard time picking which stories to start with because I like them all equally. Sure, Paige. If any of you have something you'd like me to read, email it to... I'm happy to consider all submissions. Alright. Who yearns for more? Lily Livers, you're too kind. But no. Surprisingly, I don't edit my pitch. Thank goodness, because I'm still learning the finer technical aspects. Damn. I bet the next question is... Yep, Kitty Cat is the winner. The answer to what the hell was that is... I have no idea. But Amber is calling, so it's probably safe to guess the boys broke something. Thanks again for coming, and I'll see you at the premiere. December 14th, 2020. Hey, Nightcrawlers. Get it? Like, I'm Nightmare's Edge, and you have to crawl because you're on the edge. What do you think? There's almost 50 people now. I think that qualifies for our own community nickname. Hey, Livers, Tank, Lady, Lore, Disco, and everyone else. Holy crap, so many of you now. I can't keep up. This is a good problem to have. Very good. Seriously, though, how's everyone doing? That's great to hear. So how was Horror Heyday? Judging by these comments, it sounds like you enjoyed it. As most of you know, our last chat ended with a loud crash. The boys were throwing Eddie's frisbee around and, of course, the damn thing ended up on top of the garage. I know what you're thinking, and it pleases me to report my kids were raised with enough sense to stay off the roof. Unfortunately, Eddie wasn't. Yes, as in the pit bull. He climbed onto the AC platform and somehow made the jump to the tool shed, but the overhang foiled his final leap. Poor guy bounced all the way down to the ground. Ember had to take him inside while I retrieved his lovely disc. Oh. Thine lady makes me blush. I'm sorry, I did not mean to make that sound sexual. Whoa! Now that I can breathe again. I thought you guys might get a kick out of the anecdotes. And fine, maybe I was finishing your story reactions, but I saved the best for last. I got the job. Soon I'll be able to upgrade my equipment and really get things kicked off around here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the encouragement. I'm nervous and excited, but it's going to be great. I'll mostly work from home during the holidays, but after New Year's, my schedule will be hectic while I get the hang of things. Wow, it's getting late, so... No, sorry, Paige, I haven't had time. But I'll be reading submissions later this week. As much as I would love to narrate everything you guys send, there's more than I can keep up with. Don't worry though, not using it for the channel doesn't mean it's bad. It just means I have more talented friends than I can keep up with. Alright guys, I've got hungry mouths to feed and a wife with only 2 hands. Take care. December 20th, 2020. Sup, night crawlers? As you know, it's that time of year. I have a special holiday pasta for Christmas, but this will be my last live stream until the day after. Don't worry, Q, I won't be far. Plus, you guys can still catch me on Twitter and TikTok. Sorry, Paige. I honestly haven't read anyone's submissions. This time of year is always crazy for us. What with the kids being out of school and everything. Yes, lady, thanks for the reminder. Some of you expressed wishes to send a gift. Our P.O. box is listed below, but listen, I seriously don't want you going through extra trouble. Your support is already the best gift. Easy, Disco. No need for the sap police. I'm simply trying to ensure no one feels pressured, that's all. Now, I know you have your own families to get back to, so I'll catch you crawlers later.